Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I will tell you how I managed to beat 10 extreme demons in Geometry Dash. I will be telling you my experience with those levels, while also providing tips on how to improve at this game. This took me a long time to make, so I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, with that said, let's begin the video. It all started on the 20th of June when I made this video. A few hours after uploading that to my channel, I went straight back to GD searching for an extreme demon to beat. That's when I found ME YXU, a beginner extreme demon that is similar to levels like 𝗙𝗥𝗓𝗏 or 𝗙𝗥𝗓𝗏. Except the thing with this level is that it's way easier than those levels. Some people might argue that it's even easier than hyquo or 𝗙𝗥𝗓𝗏. Knowing that this level is pretty easy, I started practicing it in order to beat it. But wait, I have something to confess. I actually didn't come up with this video idea up until like a week after I played ME YXU. So I only have the completion of ME YXU. So yeah, I'm sorry for that. But you're just gonna see the completion.
Man, shut your...
今日も答えのない世界の中で願ってるんだよ不器用だけれどいつまでも君とただ笑っていたいから跳ねる心臓が体揺らし叫ぶんだよ今こそ動き出せ弱い自分を何度でもずっと食らい尽くすこの間違いだらけの世界の中
I like this level. While fast-paced and high CPS levels like this aren't exactly on my skill set, I enjoyed playing ME YXU. That's why I'm giving it a rating of 7 out of 10 for enjoyment. This is my final attempt count, and these are all of my deaths. After ME YXU, I took a 1-week break and then I came back just to beat skeletal shenanigans.
What the hell?
It's probably one of the best levels ever made in GD, and I get why it's so popular. Like, the fact that 10 years ago this was considered revolutionary is crazy. This community has evolved a lot. Now back to the main focus of this video. As I said, at first I didn't think about making this video. That was until the 10th of July, when I thought, what if I beat 10 extreme demons and then make a video out of it? Since ME YXU was my 7th extreme demon, I thought that making this video would be easy and pretty quick. But I didn't know what I was getting myself into at that time. Let's start from the beginning. After beating ME YXU, I decided to go for a really long level, just so I can practice my nerves and my consistency. That's why I decided to beat the Lost Existence as my 8th extreme demon. In my opinion, you should play levels that have different skill sets. That way you'll be able to improve at every skill there is in this game. This is why I went from ME YXU, a short and fast-paced level, to the Lost Existence, which is a pretty slow level that stretches over 5 minutes in length. Now this extreme demon is another quite easy one, and the thing that makes it an extreme demon is its length. This means that it will test your consistency and how well you control your nerves. As you can see, I had already done a few practice runs, so it was time to play this level from 0%. My first death was at 24%, which is pretty bad because while practicing I almost never died there. So it's pretty obvious that I had nerves while playing that level, which would be an issue down the road. But I was still locked in on beating this level, so I just kept going until this happened. Yeah, let's just say that I was shocked after that. I just fluked the level from 24 to 56%. Well, to be honest, now that I'm saying it out loud, it doesn't sound that impressive. But still, it's a small fluke. However, instead of stopping, I kept going after that, because it just proved to me that I can beat this level really soon. And well, a few minutes after dying at 54%, I managed to do this. If my previous death wasn't a fluke, then this definitely was one. When I died there, I felt it. The end was really close. At that time I was playing for around 30 minutes, so I gave myself another half an hour to beat this level. It wasn't until the 40-minute mark when I got past my furthest death. That death was pretty stupid. I wanted to stop there as I was getting really nervous.
Oh, scary!
But since I didn't even play for an hour, I decided to keep going. That was until the 50-minute mark, when it happened again. After that death I just stopped playing. I had to rest a little before coming back to this level. So I took a 3-hour break and then came back just to do a 1 attempt practice run. If I didn't beat that level the same day, I would have been very pissed off. But luckily for me, it happened. Nice! I also reached 6000 stars. I think this level is alright. The creator of this actually made another long extreme demon called Dark Odyssey, but I chose this one because I didn't want to bother with the asymmetrical duel. Now back to the Lost Existence. I don't think this level is bad, but I just think it's kinda boring. That's why I'm rating it a 6 out of 10. These are my attempts and also my deaths. Now if you've noticed, I've only been playing easy extreme demons, so how about we spice things up? Because my next extreme will be 𝗙𝗥𝗡𝗗. I think most of you all saw it coming from a mile away, since I put a little teaser earlier in the video, but that doesn't matter, as this level absolutely broke me. A tip that I have for improving at this game is to play levels that aren't fun for you. Now this will vary depending on you, as everyone has different levels that they find fun. But I'd also take into consideration which levels are you going to be playing. Because in my case, for example, I went for 𝗙𝗥𝗡𝗗, which in my opinion is not a good level for improvement, as it is so RNG that if you have beaten this, then you should just go gambling.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it!
Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me tell you how I beat 𝗙𝗥𝗡𝗗 even though I am the unluckiest player ever. You're probably gonna see a day counter on the top left corner of your screen, because yes, it really did take me that long to beat this level. Let's just begin already. On July 10th, when I beat the Lost Existence, I instantly started practicing 𝗙𝗥𝗡𝗗. I already had over 6000 attempts on this level, because I actually played it last year, I just dropped it. But that's beside the point. I spent the first day just relearning the level and regaining muscle memory. From days 2 to 5 I did the same thing. I also started using mashups just to make playing this level a little more fun. Seriously though, those days were pretty important. Specifically day 5, because if you couldn't tell already, I play on mouse, which nowadays would be considered outdated, since most people use a keyboard or even the Seio device to play this game. I actually tried switching to keyboard when I was playing Sonic Wave, however I couldn't do it because my keyboard sucks and has the worst delay ever. But since I saw everyone around me playing on keyboard, I just felt pressured to switch to it, and so I did it. That will be my biggest mistake. This took all of my skill I had gained up to this point and flushed it down the drain. I had to almost relearn how to play this game from scratch. I began practicing from start positions, which didn't help. I also increased the amount of hours I play every day, going from an hour a day to over 3 hours a day. But my progress seemed to stagnate. No matter how much I would play, I just couldn't improve. And to top it all off, my mindset started to deteriorate. I started to compare myself to others, I began to have mind block, to the point where I would procrastinate playing this level. And it was on day 11 when I had to take a break. Around that time I was working on this video, which was a good way to take my mind off of 𝗙𝗏𝗃. But I realized that I couldn't hide from this level forever, so that's why I let go of the idea of comparison, because I understood that it's a negative way of thinking. I also ordered myself a ColBreakz device, and in the meantime I came back to this level. I had the mindset of f it. I stopped caring about my attempts, how long this would take, what others think of me, and just focused on beating this level. I started playing from 0% because up to this point I was playing from start positions and in practice mode. And well, these are all of my deaths. Yes! Oh, what the f... Oh, okay. Oh. Seriously though, that gave me a lot of motivation. On day 18 I didn't do much, but on day 19, my ColBreakz device finally arrived. Okay, so I just connected it, so I guess it's time to set it up. Anyways, after I got on GD, I definitely felt the difference on the ColBreakz device. Because a few minutes after playing 𝗙𝗏𝗃, this happened. Oh my... Oh... Holy sh... That's definitely a coincidence, by the way, and not because I got the ColBreakz device. I think it's pretty obvious by now that the same day that I got the ColBreakz device, it happened. Oh my god! Let's go! Let's actually go, man! Oh my goodness! Well, that happened. Jokes aside though, I feel like I had a crazier reaction beating 𝗙𝗏𝗃 than me beating Sonic Wave. And I think that's because I finally beat this level and I don't have to play it again. But yeah, this is my final attempt count. And these are all of my deaths. I'm rating it a 1 out of 10 on the enjoyment scale. I will not recommend playing this level, especially if it's your new hardest. This took me almost the same amount of attempts as Sonic Wave. Anyways, with 𝗙𝗏𝗃 done, I hope you managed to learn something new. Whether it's playing levels that aren't fun for you, or not comparing yourself to others. But now it was time for the 10th and final extreme demon of this video. That will be Allegiance. This level belongs to the Dedication series, which includes levels like Anathema or Ren Event, and they're all made by hyquo. It's another easy extreme demon, but I just had to take a break after 𝗙𝗏𝗃. Now going into this level, it seemed pretty fun. The hardest part for me is the drop, specifically these two robot clicks. With enough practice though, I managed to get consistent at every part of this level. However, something that I'd like to point out are the coins. For some reason, I didn't understand how to get the third coin. Instead of clicking the orb like this, My dumb went upside down to get that coin. Unfortunately, I didn't know that and I had to beat this level without the third coin. But before I show you the completion, I'd like to mention that this level uses a FNAF song. This song brought back so many memories that I just had to sing at that point. Got no time, I got no time to live, I got no time to live and I can say goodbye. And I'm regretting having memories of my friends who used to be beside me before they left me. Okay, I'm sorry for what you had to hear. After 2 days of practicing this level, here are my deaths. Oh my goodness, wow. That was a pretty crazy fluke. Unfortunately, it happened again. Oh no, again. But the same day on August 6th, I beat it.
I've been staring at my death so many times. The scary monsters roaming in the halls. I wish I could just lock the doors and stay in bed until the clock will chime. So my flashlight's on, stay up till dawn. I got this headache and my life's on the line. I felt like I won, but I wasn't done. The nightmare repeats itself every time. Gotta keep my calm and carry on. Stay awake until the sun will shine. But I'm not so strong, and they're not gone. They're still out there to take what's left of mine.
No! Yes! No! I don't know how to react. Oh no, I missed the last coin. You didn't miss the last coin. You went the complete wrong way. It hurts to watch this. Maybe I'll come back to this level someday just to get that third coin. But for now we're finished. Moving on from that, this is my final attempt count. And these are my deaths. I enjoyed playing this level quite a lot, it was pretty fun. That's why I'm rating it an 8 out of 10 for enjoyment. And now with 10 extreme demons to my name, we finally reached the end of this video. If you've come this far, I actually love you bro, no homo. Seriously though, you don't know how much you're supporting me just by watching this video. So thank you for that. Fun fact, I actually kept my promise. In my last video I mentioned that this will be out by mid to late August and I seem to be on time, so that's cool. My next video is in the making and if I were to guess it will be out in September. But of course take it as a grain of salt as I rarely deliver on time. And regarding GD, I think I'm gonna take a break from this game. Beating 10 extreme demons was quite the task, so surely I'm gonna stop after this, right? I guess I'll see you when I beat Jessie Pigman.